Good morning. Here is today's word of blessings for you. Psalm 111, 5-10. He provides food for those who fear him, he remembers his covenant forever. He has shown his people the power of his works, giving them the lands of other nations. The works of his hands are faithful and just, all his precepts are trustworthy. They are established forever and ever, enacted in faithfulness and uprightness. He provided redemption for his people, he ordained his covenant forever, holy and awesome is his name. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, all who follow his precepts have good understanding. To him belongs eternal praise. Today's title is Holy and Awesome. In God, we trust. I am sure that every American knows the famous phrase printed on the dollar bill. The phrase has long been considered as the motto of America without any objection. As a matter of fact, according to a 2003 joint poll, 90% of Americans support the inscription "In God We Trust" on U.S. coins. Such public acceptance, however, has constantly waned since then. A 2019 student poll by College Pulse showed that 53% of students supported its inclusion in currency. Some groups and people in the United States even have objected to its use, contending that it violated the Constitution. What is your opinion about it? I believe that the dramatic decline of the popularity of the phrase actually reflects the popular mindset of the people. That is very unfortunate considering the historic background of the phrase. The phrase "In God, we trust" first appeared in currency during the Civil War. The Union supporters used the phrase to support the morale of the people and army. It was during the presidency of Dwight Eisenhower that a law was passed to put the phrase on all American currency. I am sure that "In God, we trust" wasn't just a motto. It was a collective confession of faith and collective prayer of the people of the time as they faced the critical era. I believe that God heard such confessions and prayers. It was no coincidence that America as a nation made great progress during those eras. We often attribute the progress in human history to certain people. But the Bible clearly shows that it is not men but God who initiates such progress and upholds it. I can feel such God-centeredness of human history in today's psalm. Did you notice that in this psalm the subject of most sentences is God? Take a look again. Most of the sentences start with God as the subject. He provides food. He gave them the lands. He remembered his covenant. He has shown his people. He ordained his covenant forever. We ate because God provided. We dwell in our land because God gave it to us. We are forgiven and saved because he ordained and remembered the covenant. What do we do then? The psalm shows us that it is to fear God and trust in him. It says in the beginning verse he provides food for those who fear him. It also says in the end, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, all who follow his precepts have good understanding. This was why we prospered when in God we trust. With so many problems in and around us, I believe we are at a critical era again. In God we trust or not will decide our future. In God. Do you trust or not?